We live. Top 10 New England, top10newengland.com. Your number one source for youth sports media here in New England. While we wait for people to come in, we're going to show a little bit of our only national champions, the Dorchester Eagles 14U.
Ball carried by number 4, Cyrus Cousin. Brought down by number 4, Samaj Brown. So bring up 2nd and 4 for the Elite.
Them Dorchester Elite Eagles. Got a guest coming through. What's up, Mr. Miller?
Timeout, Dorchester. This is their first of the first half. Full Sail University is an award-winning educational leader for those pursuing careers in entertainment media and emerging technologies. Full Sail is a graduate and undergraduate entertainment or degree-granting institution offering an on-campus and online degree program.
Are you on your
over 91,578 graduates worldwide? Full Sail alumni have worked on countless award-winning projects with individual recognition, including Oscar,
journey.
Emmy, Grammy, Addy, and the Game Award.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. I go to sleep at 9. Come over on this side, sir. I go to sleep at 9. Word. I wake up early and work out. I know it's a mess, but I don't care. All right. You're my guy, huh? Yeah, we live. Just, I had to give support to the national champions, Dorchester Eagles. Yeah, they good. I don't know, some weird pop
penalty marker on the field. False start.
We really Dorchester. Are live. I just talk, but
we'll replay second down.
Nationals.
The new line of scrimmage is the 22-yard line.
Yeah, he's showing it. Wow, this is set up there. It's got to invest in shit. You know what I mean? I mean, to think that they beat whoever they beat 20-0.
Ball carried by number 1, Jaleel Roderick. So bring up third down for the Elite.
But one thing I will give them, bro, their stream. Look at that's 4K, bro. That's oh yeah. Like when I was streaming from the other app, it wasn't like that. And after every play, they showed it into replay.
Yeah, this looks real nice.
So yeah, we gonna just talk over the game. While you guys get in here, because I don't like really talking serious stuff until we get at least 20 minutes. Now, did you know that the quarterback?
Ball carried by number 4, Cyrus Cousin, brought down by number 7, Haseen Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
So bring up 4th and about 4 for the Elite.
They play with did he play with you or
he did? He played with me.
No, I knew that. Good move.
His parents do, like a lot of our parents do anything they can to put their kids in position to be successful. Because I heard that he wasn't going to be a starter in Wolverhampton
because of Jake.
Or they got out there.
Yeah, right.
Wolverhampton got a tough program.
They do, but for youth. He's a
timeout, Dorchester. They're second of this first half.
He's only 7. Maybe probably 8. It's probably because he wasn't going to start with the Tigers.
Pop Warner Authentic, a division of Pop Warner Little Scholars, is your source for custom uniforms for football and cheerleading. By launching this new division, Pop Warner has introduced a simpler, more cost-effective, and reliable alternative to ordering uniforms. Pop Warner Authentic uniforms are now distributed by Riddell. With an easy-to-understand process and great customer service, you're in good hands.
Obviously, we know
more at pwauthentic.com.
But if that wasn't the best move for him, you got to do what you got to do to, of course, make things work.
That's why I tell parents, even when like parents want to leave my team, I always tell them like make the decision you want with your kid. It might be the best decision, it might be the worst.
Right.
I never get mad when a kid leaves my team. And if you send me your schedule, I might be able to make one of your games and support you.
Right.
I don't want no kids. That's why when people be complaining about, oh, you think kids, man, let them kids play wherever they want, man, and live their career.
Right.
We're adults, bro. We're gonna be here for the next forever.
Right.
So let them parents make a decision.
Right.
If they make a wrong one, they should be open doors.
Yeah. If they make the wrong one, they come back.
Me. You see it happen with me when one of my players is Cooper's brother.
Oh yeah. I bet you're gonna take him next year if he's gonna be committed.
Ball carried by number 10, Xavier Blackman.
I was asking about his games.
Play results in a first down.
You go support it. Huh? I tell some of my guys like, yo, if you went to the Longhorns or Chicopee, you might be that guy.
And honestly, I know like probably with you and everybody else, there's some kids that should be playing weighted football. Like, for real.
Yeah.
There's some kids that should be playing weighted football. There's no reason why
they're playing unlimited.
You got 30-pound kids. Unlimited, then you go out the mesh and you can.
Ball carried by number 4, Cyrus Cousin.
Right.
Brought down by number 11, Courtney Wren Jr. Number 4, Samaj Brown.
Probably Dorchester Eagles. Yeah.
So bring up second and goal for the Eagles.
That's tough shit.
It's tough. I'm like I said.
You seen what's going on with your boys, the Westworld team,
West Haven. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I'm a zoom us in a little bit bigger. Y'all can still watch the stream, but we gonna talk a little bit of football. I'm gonna mute the Dorchester game. We gonna live stream the Dorchester game in its entirety, so that you guys can see it, and we give Dorchester the respect that they deserve because
they earned that.
Yeah, big time, man. Winning is big time.
When all the smoke is cleared, it's all about the kids, man.
All right, so yeah, real quick, if you don't hear us, put the twos in the chat. All right, if you don't hear us, put the twos in the chat. But we gonna talk, and we gonna chop this up, and we gonna put this out because listen. Me and Coach Gene, I'm gonna just give y'all a real quick introduction to meet Coach Gene and our relationship. I don't know if he knows this, but I knew Coach Gene as a student back in Holyoke when he was a star football player for the Holyoke Knights. I was a teacher at Lynch School, so I actually knew of Gene Miller all the way back then. Back when I was teaching Guillermo Goudreau, Justin White, Omar Echeverria. Nope, sorry. I think you're a little bit older than those guys. Mm-hmm. Eddie Rodriguez. Yeah. Gabby that played at Commerce. Allison Walker.
I know Gabby.
T'Pring Spring. Like all those guys.
She
right?
Was a beast.
Yeah, she was a
big ass body.
She was a beast. So. No, I'm still in contact with her mom because, like I tell my students, I'm gonna be your friend long, and I'm gonna be your teacher. You know what I mean? Not on no weird shit. Just like on respectfully, like I live in the hood that I teach in, so we're gonna know each other. But anyway, yeah, I got a lot of respect for Coach Gene, but I don't want anybody to get it twisted. Like in Springfield, the reason that Springfield football is so good is we are very competitive inside of Springfield. Mm-hmm. Like if you lose in Springfield,
when you wrote that post about you being the youngest team,
yeah,
score. You know how many people hit me up? I was like, bro, that's no big deal, bro. That's what we do. That's what we do, bro.
They thought I was throwing shade at you, coach.
Yeah, I'm like, he's not, bro. This is what we've been doing.
We do it forever. Like, so if y'all don't know, and I know people in New Britain could say it, and people in Hartford could say it, and New Haven could say it, Providence could say it, and Boston could say it. We have flag football leagues, and we go at it. That's how our kids get good, man. Like, that's how we find the best kids at each age group. And I don't really want to give away the formula, but I think it's cool for the story. Like, Coach Gene will have the 49ers. Coach Whitey will have the Eagles. I'll have the Steelers. And then Coach Wayne will have, like, the Panthers or something. But we'll have each age group from 8U to 14U. And we go at it.
Oh, yeah. We go at it.
And we go at it. Like, Coach Gene be talking junk. We'll be talking junk to each other on Facebook, just like we do to the outside towns. And
shit, we got into it this year. I needed that.
Yeah, we both did. We both did, but it's the competitiveness that I'm telling y'all, like, that comes with Hold on. It's gonna be crazy discussion real quick. All right, I think we good. So that's the competitiveness that comes with being in Springfield. So people ask, like, people ask me questions from like Orlando, and they be like, "Yo, we combined 3 programs. How did y'all do it?" If you could share that, like, what's the formula to creating what Springfield has, a big city with like one primary team?
Patience, and the right people like a Jarek Stain and me. You know what I'm saying? When we took our teams from those very competitive teams, I think when we took them 2 teams from Chicopee, like pretty much back to back, that planted a big seed in our city, because it was like we was divided. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you was coaching your thing, then we had this, that, bringing just that was the gap right there at that point. Even though it was already cooking with 5A, but it was like there was no younger ages. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like out here, I don't know. It's just the way Springfield's built, man. It's a weird city, but it's built tough.
Right.
It's built real tough.
So, a lot of talent out here.
So much talent out here, because we really, like, we got a few kids from like different towns, but it's not a lot. It's not like what I see in other organizations.
Right. Where their best players coming from, like New Haven or New London.
It's all Springfield.
It is majority Springfield. All right, so we could tell the backstory, but this is the national show. So I want to ask, what was the difference in coaching nationals this year as opposed to being a dad at nationals the previous years?
What? I just got when I was a dad last season, when I was done, it was easy. Drop my son off at practice and do my thing. This time it was more like I had to be places, like I couldn't bullshit, but now that shit was tough. It was definitely different. I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed last year a little bit more. It wasn't stressful. Like, my son lost, but when my son loses, that has really nothing to do with me. Like, that's all him.
Right.
But I don't be at his practices or nothing like that, so I don't really take no credit for what they really got going on over there.
Right.
But yeah.
So that experience as a coach, like, were you nervous before the games?
I was nervous to see how my kids reacted, with the joy of being out here and then the beaches and then, just having fun. And it was what it was. It was different. It was different. I could say that we competed. The difference is we don't see as many competitive teams as the other teams see. Like, if we was to see those teams, then like the dogfight would have been different. Like when we played the River Boys that won nationals,
right? It
was 13-0 the whole game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Until the fourth quarter when my team decided, we tapped out.
Because it was like, they felt like we can't win, so why play?
Yeah, when they was only 13-0. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's growing pains. Well, I never coached down there. They never played down there. We didn't know what to expect.
Right.
we probably went through the same motions that pretty much every other team. So no, it was good. At least we lost to national champs.
Yeah.
So that was a good feel. And then we lost to San Antonio Outlaws, which wasn't a good feel because I feel like we could have beat them.
Right.
But that's coaching. He outcoached me.
So you played against the San Antonio Spurs. Was that the coaching staff from the Netflix
Coach
series?
Fred, yeah, it was. I lost to Coach Fred, boy, worst loss of my life.
Tell me about it. You know, I enjoy that.
I always told myself, bro, I would never lose to a Netflix coach. Like it, and honestly, like if somebody was to be like, "Oh, you could travel to go play them," I wouldn't. I just play a team out here. I don't think they was. I think it just got to my kids. Like the spotlight was just too big for my kids. So I just got to figure out ways to like mentally get my kids prepared for those stages. That's all.
So when we went to Rochester to play RMG, R&R 100 was there. Turn Up Man, you know, the YouTube joint, they was there, and they were on the field. So like, you know, we played big games. You know, we played American games and all that stuff, but we never played a game where there were 3 cameramen standing on the field and dudes on the sideline as we walked on the field, like in our face. Did they have anything like that? Like where it was like more media presence that kind of affected the game?
I feel like the fans are closer. Like if you got the far side of the field, you're kind of good in a sense because it just depends on the fields and what you get. But everything's closer, so you can hear more of the parents. Like my kids play their best game in Connecticut in the championship game and regionals
at UConn.
Yep, and regionals. In both of them games, the parents are miles away. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we get to nationals, the parents are right there, which I'm not blaming nobody, but I could see it throughout all the team, like just watching the way everything's going down there and just enjoying like being a coach and all that. I could see like that's a big distraction. Like it really is.
You can hear everything the parents are saying, whether it's good or bad.
Whether it's good or bad. So
and some of the parents on other teams, because I'm watching through the live stream, so I'm hearing stuff over the camera. I can hear the parents talking. Some parents from other regions ain't as respectful as our parents.
Oh no, and our parents ain't used to that. You know what I'm saying? They're used to those big time games. Like, you know, where we're used to like the Meriden games, like we're used to hostile, but parents, it's a little different. Right. Like your parents could handle that, but there's not a lot of rivalries like what, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know, I'm trying to build that and I'm you, but there's no really besides you and who you guys got going on. There's no real big rivalry.
Real big barking.
Y'all probably the only ones.
I heard y'all was down 7-0. And the River Boys' parents were relentless, coach. You got to watch the live stream. Like, they were just, like, barking, right? And I say that because I just went to a Commerce basketball game, and I'm like that, you know, right? Yeah. I'm up in the crowd. I'm yelling at the West Springfield kid. You can't guard him. You can't guard him. I'm talking to the kid. I don't care if the parents is there. You can't guard him. And that affects a kid if he's never been in that environment. And so, like, those San Antonio parents, it's a different, and they use the word, but they don't use it right. It's a different culture.
Yeah, no, it is culture.
You know what I mean? Like, for example, when last year, our 12U played, what did they play? New London's 12U? Freaking them? No. It was freaking them. No, they were Norwich 12U.
Yeah, it was Norwich. That was a big rivalry.
And when they came, we booed them. As they came into the stadium.
I was one of them people.
I was too.
I was booing them. I was
boo! You suck. And it was a shock in New England, right? I remember on Phil's page, there was like, oh, is Springfield out of control? But when we go to nationals, we're tame.
I just don't know how they feel. Like, these are youth football coaches and people feeling like that. Have y'all never watched Under the Radar? Like youth highlights, like those games are crazy. Those games are crazy. Like honestly, I feel like we're one of the most respectful regions when it comes to youth sports. That's why I don't know why
I think we're overly respectful.
Too respectful. And I try, like, 9U, the way 9U set up, like, we all respect each other, but we're all trying to aim for those rivalries. You know?
Grizzly.
Yep.
What's Chris? Is it
Chris? Yep.
Chris from Meriden.
You know, Rodney's one of those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to create those type of atmosphere. Come on, a jersey game, a trophy game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run down on Rodney next season.
Right.
He's gonna get his ass in the Tiger jersey. We gotta get one big enough for him, but we gonna.
It's a big dude.
Yeah, that's a big dude. My 9U jersey ain't gonna fit him like Chris.
We had to get Fridge's jersey or something.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do.
Fridge down for that. But yeah, so let me see what I got else. What was your biggest takeaway from coaching at Nationals this year as you prepare for the next year?
More coaches' philosophies, more like getting my coaches right for that too. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just different. Like, I got out coached against the San Antonio Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? I could put my kids in a lot of better positions. And I let that game get to me. He was coaching. Was both coaching. He just out coached me. Honestly, just finding more competitive games, bro. Finding, like, and all due respect, bro, like the Manchesters and the Waterberries, with all due respect, and I'm talking about AYF. I don't know what they got going on in Pop Warner with Waterbury Patriots or whatever they're called, but we don't need to see those teams.
Right.
We don't need. They're not even ready to see us, bro. And I get it. They should stick around until they get better, but it should be more of, y'all know y'all not going nowhere with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we should be able to, like, get more out of conference AYF games, bro.
Yeah, we should. I think my solution is that, like, West Haven Seahawks should be playing Springfield Tigers. Should be playing Lynn Ram. Should be playing Meriden, New Britain. Right, like, all the best teams in New England, regardless of conferences, should be playing against each other. And the best thing about having the different leagues is you could lose a game out of league and still go to your regionals. I mean, go to your regionals and nationals, but you'll be more prepared to play against good teams. And we know that the cost of travel is serious. And a lot of teams in New England, you know, their parents don't budget for the travel. But I would say the other thing is there's I don't know if Darian's watching. I'm a big fan of Darian Green, the SEAL. He puts out the national rankings. They have the Southern Hospitality Series, and they have the Northern Hospitality, and they have Hawaii National Hospitality, and they do tournaments in the preseason, and I think we got to get to those games. Really do. If we get to those games, that means we get to practice earlier, and that means that those D1 teams that we watch, we're competing against them, and I think that's what we should be doing in New England.
Mattapan should have played us in regionals. That's what they should have played us in regionals.
You got the automatic bid already.
Got the bid already. Play us in regionals. You go out to nationals, bro. Third time, bro. If we beat y'all the second time, it's gonna be even tougher. The third time, we'll triple overtime the second game.
What do you think? Did you hear about the 12 man on the field?
Oh yeah,
controversy.
That's on the refs. That was a big moment. Coaches ain't. You know what I'm saying? Kids ain't coming off. Coaches, kids, nobody.
Right.
If it was that serious, Mattapan coaches should have caught that too. You know what I'm saying? They wait till 2 days later to post something like, bro, it's over.
They ain't see it. They ain't see it in the moment. They wasn't complaining in the moment.
If that moment was fire, bro.
That block was crazy.
What? My son broke his nose in that game. Remember?
It was a big time game though, huh?
Yeah.
I thought, because I remember watching the game in Springfield thinking, I don't think this game's supposed to be this close.
Nah, it's supposed to be that close. It is. It isn't. No, it's not, but it is.
It is. Them boys in Mattapan can play ball.
Yeah, they play good football.
Listen,
they play good football.
Hey, listen, Top 10. If you go to our Facebook page, you can see one of our most recent primetime players. Okay, this kid is 6'3", 215 pounds. Tamil Kundif from the Mattapan Patriots. That's the type of firepower that Mattapan is coming with. So, and we know a lot of those kids go
to the running back.
I don't know if was he tall?
He fumbled.
Okay, but he's still his
good.
measurables. That's D1 measurables.
No, he
middle school. You know what I mean? So
they don't got no ninth graders.
Well, Mattapan?
How many ninth graders do they got?
I don't know. I have to ask Mick.
Those are some mature looking kids, bro. They got some good. They got some ballers.
They got that. They got that.
They got some ballers, and they got some little feisty fucking coaches.
I'm from Brooklyn, man. The West Indians, the dudes from Jamaica and Barbados and Trinidad, them dudes is built a little bit different. And that's what Mattapan's made up of the Haitians.
Because you know what it is? Because their coaches don't got swag like that, bro. No bullshit.
What do you mean?
Because they wear them baggy ass jerseys, bro. Baggy ass pants, bro. Like their uniforms are all baggy, bro. My son was telling me, bro.
Like if they had the fittest stuff, it'd be hard to tackle them.
They would look nicer too, bro.
Right.
And yes, it'll be harder, bro. It was mad tackles that, bro. You see, it's like
they're getting grabbed down.
I don't know, bro. Their coaches, man, they all look like they wear 3XTs.
Nah, they don't wear. Yo, hey, in the chat, man, we got 23 people watching, man. My people from the Murder Pan, the pan.
I like them.
Yo,
I like them.
Y'all not still wearing baggy jeans out there, are you? It's top 10 New England. It's top 10 New England. We trying to figure it out because I know over here you see Coach Cotton got the medium. I mean, I'm working out. I'm trying to look like Coach Gene. I've been working out
like me.
I'll be in the gym. Now. You know what I mean?
I'm over here looking for
one of my students told me I look pregnant. That was it. That was the end of that.
Say you had the Gucci Mane belly.
Yeah, bro. I ain't never getting trolled by a kid again working out. Now your mom dropped by me. You know what I mean? One of the kids was like, "Yo, mister, you see her? You see that lady staring at you?" I said, "No, I saw her."
But, yo, that's funny.
You know what I mean? Listen,
that's funny.
Coach Cotton. You know what I mean? We out here. Hey, I know Coach Larry wanted to tap in. I know it's always hard with all our, commitments and stuff. Coach Larry, I'm checking my inbox. If there's a better time that works for you, hit me up and get you up here, man, because the top 10 New England is for everybody. If you want to be part of the show, if you want to call in, all right, I'm gonna put the code in. This is not those other podcasts where there's a secret handshake to get on. You hit that button, we see you pop up, and you go live.
Can I nominate a top 10 fan, that Sean guy, for Dorchester Eagles?
Okay.
He is the number one fan, bro. He been holding it down for Dorchester Eagles, bro. Running his mouth on everything, and they did it, bro. Nothing but respect.
Sean, not Sean Kingsley. Sean Kingsley?
It's Sean something. He got my nerves.
Hey Sean, if you out there, man, tap in. I'm about to make a highlight thing for you tomorrow, bro.
For real.
That's crazy.
He's the number one fan. He don't got no kid, nothing, bro.
He just go hard for Dorchester or for Mattapan?
Dorchester.
For Dorchester. Hey, also make sure that you guys nominate your kids. So Coach Gene's gonna be on a 9U panel. He knows not just Connecticut, he knows like the Lynn Rams, he knows Mattapan. He's been doing his homework on you guys. I need knowledgeable coaches because we're gonna put out the top 10 team. So it's gonna be a first team, quarterbacks, running back, wide receiver, tight end, tackle, guard, center, right? Defense, D tackle, DN, linebackers, safeties, corners, kickers. Then we're gonna go second team. For 8U, for 9U, for 10U, all the way up.
That's fire. All the way to honorable mention.
All the way to honorable mention. But I don't want this to be the Coach Cotton top 10. I want it to be the New England top 10. So in order to get the New England top 10, I need all the coaches, as many coaches as possible, to be part of our panel to give us their opinion of who should be in the top 10. Now, I'm going to put a disclaimer on this. If your team didn't make it to the playoffs, you're probably going to get a maximum of one kid on the top 10. If your team made it to regionals, you probably get like 6 kids on the top 10. That only makes sense to me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we go on, but we need people who know different conferences. So I need 9U. I need at least 2 people from Pop Warner, 2 people from AYF, and an independent, because there's a lot of independent teams out there.
Oxford haven't. You heard anything from Oxford?
I have.
They've been nominating people.
I gotta check that box.
They better nominate my boy Jeremiah from their team.
So
that boy's a dog.
We got I got, you know what, it's crazy. So we're in Western Mass. So Western Mass, I'm gonna say some names that y'all don't know about. But I've been getting a lot of nominations from Wilbraham and Longmeadow.
For what?
Just players. So when I put the stuff, I put it on Instagram too. So the kids is on Instagram. The kids on Instagram is sending mad footage.
Is that weighted football?
That's weighted football. It's weighted football, but I mean, film is the film. We recognize,
because you know what it is, bro. Like, because I got a few weighted kids from last year that play weighted. I got a running back that played O-line last year, bro. Like, I just
number 74
on my team. Nah, his name's CJ, the kid with the dreads.
Okay,
he was an O-lineman last year.
Okay.
Oh, how do you nominate these kids?
I mean, you send the film. If you send the film in and the kid runs for 25 touchdowns and they pop, like the kid Emmett Sands, which I know you're probably going to be recruiting from South Hadley.
Mm-hmm.
This kid scored like 28 touchdowns. When he breaks away from the pack, he's running away. Like he's running out of the film.
Like he's running away from everybody. That's what I like.
He scores 20 points a game in basketball. He's from Ace's age group and was right there with Ace. So he plays basketball.
And he's a tackling machine.
He plays soccer. He plays baseball. He plays everything, bro. I wouldn't doubt it if he wrestled. So there are some kids from the weighted leagues that we are going to recognize. We recognize this is top 10 New England. We're not rivals. We're not Al Pops. Respect to rivals and Al Pops. We're not R&R Sports. We're top 10 New England. We recognize all the kids in New England because you never know, man. Like one of these kids might wind up being a doctor or a lawyer, a teacher, a principal, and us recognizing them might be the thing that keeps them going.
That's a game plan. I would hope none of these coaches got NFL dreams. Like you're going to the NFL. You shouldn't tell a kid that.
Right. All right. So big shout out to my man Ramir. Ramir will be 9U this upcoming year. Willie, you trying to send him to Springfield? Let us know.
I already been talking to Willie.
Okay.
We don't gotta talk too much more.
All right. That enough said. What's understood don't gotta be talked about. So we got Dorchester. Big shout out for them winning the national championship. Big shout out to the West Haven Seahawks coming in number 2. Real quick, let's talk about that. Have you heard? Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I got messages.
So they played against a team called the Saints, and they got the Saints had about 4 different like helmet styles and colors in the game.
It's obvious.
So, do you think that the Saints were an all-star team?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you feel about people sending all-star teams to regular?
I ain't gonna say no names, but they literally sent me a screenshot of that team recruiting right before, like, I don't know. This says September.
It says September though. It's kind of early.
That's still early.
It's not that late. Like,
they still have to play a season,
right? Like,
I don't see it.
Now, if you could show me a screenshot of them,
that's August 21st.
If you can show me a screenshot of the running back scoring 20 touchdowns for the team that he had the helmet on,
I don't know.
Now I'm looking at it a little bit differently.
I don't know because September, like, when is the cutoff for their
registration
books?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If their players got stamped around that time, then I don't see where.
Let me ask you a question. Did you ever coach with Pop Warner?
Mm-hmm.
Was Pop Warner really strict about their books or really loose about their books?
Honestly, Chicopee Braves took care of all of that. They even assigned me a team mom.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, they had it made. When I went over there, it was like.
So when I coached with the Longhorns, I felt like everything was really strict. Like if your player was missing a freaking screw on their helmet, they couldn't play. So my experience in New England Pop Warner is that they're definitely very, very strict. And so if New England Pop Warner is a reflection of National Pop Warner, I don't see how you let an all-star team in. But they're saying that it's the all-star team. I mean, have you ever played against a team in the league, in our league, and they say that Springfield's an all-star team?
Mm-mm.
No, you never heard that?
No. They do more of the all-star thing out there.
Out in Nationals?
No, like
in CT?
Yeah, like they build those all-star teams. It's real. That's true.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. I've heard of a couple.
You've seen a couple. It's obvious, like what that Bridgeport team, not Bridgeport. Where did Chris and them do?
Stratford?
Meriden before that. That Meriden team, they won it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was an all-star team, bro. They took all the best players from all. It is what it is. Shit, I don't mind.
I don't know. Chris would say, "Nah, those are the kids that we grew."
Not all of them. You adding players every year. He don't have a big roster. I don't know. Hey, you never know. Maybe
you never know. We don't speak in absolutes over here.
If he says those are his homegrown babies, then those are his homegrown babies.
All right. Willie Beeman said it's not an all-star team if they play a whole season together.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Technically true.
That's what I'm saying. Listen. Look. If I'm in Springfield and I'm about to start a season and I go get the best kids from Springfield, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If those kids come to me and they pay their registration fee, what's the issue?
There's no issue.
You know what I mean?
There's probably feelings hurt and pride and egos getting in the way, but.
So let me ask you this question. New Britain Powell, you heard about this? They said the 13U team was kicked out of Pop Warner because they cut kids.
I wish we could cut kids. I mean, they're wrong, I guess, if that's the rules. You can't cut kids.
Now, what I understand from what, another one of my sources is they didn't cut kids, but they limited their roster. So they said, we got 31. We're going to stop at 31. And then what happened was they referred those kids to New Britain Canes so that the kids could continue to play football. So everybody who came after they had 31 kids was just sent to play for another football team. They were just like, yo, we're full. Go play for this team because they want the kids to play. What do you think about that?
They got to play somewhere. You just ain't going to cut them and send them home.
Right.
That would be the gentleman thing to do, right?
But if a kid comes to you and your roster is full, right? Because do you think that let's say you say Coach Gene went to Nationals, right? Mm-hmm. And now you go up to Coach Wayne and you say, look, this year we're only taking the first 26 kids that registered. Right? And 26 kids registered. Boom, you're set. And now some kid walks down the street and says, I want to register for your team. And you say, yo, we're full, go play for the Longhorns. Do you think that that's illegal?
It should be illegal. If that's what you set in your roster size.
Right. It's not like you looked at the 27th kid and said, this guy is trash. You're just saying, no, we're at 26.
And that's it.
Because we know how a team can gel together.
Yeah, I don't want 30 kids on my roster.
Right. I bet. I just wanted to talk about that because I know that they'll be talking about that from the Pop Warner standpoint. But I think that, from us having coached both Pop Warner and AYF, I coached Pop Warner. I lost in Pop Warner.
August 21st. August 21st, September. When's the first game?
First game is probably like September 4th.
Yeah, I don't see no harm in what they did. I don't know.
Right.
Not my business, though.
Not my business at all. Hey, so again, I want to talk about a couple things. First, the player profile page. I want y'all to check out this player profile page because
they got the outside kid.
Mm-hmm. So I got Coach Cotton got to pay the bills. And I just want to let you guys know Coach Gene will be evaluating wrestling film. So you guys sending that wrestling film, we'll be evaluating the wrestling film. Coach Cotton, I know how to wrestle a little bit, but if me and Coach Gene got on the mat right now, he's gonna pin me. But what Coach Gene's gonna be able to do is he's gonna be able to say, "Yo, Cotton, this is a prime time wrestler," and then we're gonna identify the wrestlers just like we do the football players.
Yep.
What do you think about that, Coach?
Yep, I can do that, and we can narrow it down a lot more. Not no kids locking hands or no full Nelsons.
So yeah, that's what we doing. We top 10 New England. We want to recognize kids in all sports, but again, I'm not gonna try to recognize kids for stuff I don't know. So when I don't know something like cheerleading or wrestling, I'm gonna bring in an expert like Coach Gene. So if you're an expert out there and you feel like, yo, tag me in, inbox me, man, because it's top 10 New England is for all of us. It's not Coach Cotton's, it's for all of us.
First program I will do for wrestling is New Britain Powell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the woman from the Hurricanes, the team mom. She runs a wrestling program. I don't know if she runs it, but she gotta be like disabled, like she gotta help run it. And they got good kids.
All right, y'all. So check this out. Again, I'm selling right now. This kid right here, his name is Isaiah Enabinit, and he is a stud. So this is his film from Nagatar. I did this one just off the strength that I think that this kid has one of the greatest potentials to get to
10U.
He was 10U last year. He's 11U this year. He's a stud. But this is what we're offering at Top 10 New England for $10 a month. Okay, we will put all your kids' highlights in one place, and you go watch. And anybody from anywhere. You don't got to be on YouTube. You don't got to be on Facebook. If you put in the best running back, he's gonna pop up. Now it's gonna say 11U, but that's still your son or your daughter being in front of a bunch of scouts, a bunch of people that they wouldn't have access to before. Because right now, Top 10 New England or New England Youth Football Podcast, we're a small, closed group. But I want to put you guys on Front Street. And this kid, Azir, he might play basketball. So now his parents are sending his basketball film, and we're gonna put it up. We're gonna keep it up.
What team he played for? Stratford?
No, he played for Stratford last year. This year he plays for the Hartford Hurricanes. Interesting, right? All right, so that's Azir. Let me see. Now there's other parts of here, right? So this right here, guys, is his article in the Top 10 New England November magazine. So we put his whole article here. It's here. It's free to watch, free to read. You could read about Azir and his journey and how he got good. And this is sponsored by Exclusive Running Back. Andrew Pinnock is a trainer, and he sponsored it.
He's the man. I got him. I think I follow him on IG, bro. And he works out with a bunch of players.
Right. So if you want your kid to be good, come to this page, click on that link, and put the training in. Because if you
don't know me, but I know him. Solid.
So yeah, so that's Andrew. Andrew supported. He sponsored this page. So not only did he take money to train the kid, he puts the money back out to promote the kid. So let's support Andrew. Real quick, we got another kid. So that's the kid from Connecticut. Just want to let you guys know that we're not biased to Connecticut because that's what people try to argue. This is Aaron Bruton Jr. Aaron Bruton Jr. from Manchester, Connecticut.
Whoa, 41 tackles.
And he got his little highlight tape up here too.
This is my age group too.
Yeah, 9U. He be throwing the ball. His dad be traveling. I ain't trying to break it in happy homes. But yeah, you know what I mean? He got his highlight tape, dope picture. Kid could be a model. You never know. Somebody might come on his page and be like, yo, Coach Cotton, who is this kid? Like, I want to offer him a modeling contract or NIL deal. Because it's not just about what you could do on the field, it's how photogenic you are. Look at that. Look at that picture right there. So we got the highlight, you know what I mean? And as his parents, because he plays basketball, as they send in their film, we'll see more stuff from him. So we talked about Connecticut.
4 straight fumbles, 4 returns. Okay.
See, we talked about New Hampshire. Let's bring it to spring. Let's bring it to Let's bring it to
41 tackles, big dog plays.
Let's bring it to Massachusetts. So Luke Gatewood is a quarterback and a defensive end. He's a big boy. I mean, I met him in person. He's like close to my chin. He throws the ball through the elements in New England. And his stuff is right here. His page is a little souped up because his parents actually provided me with a lot more information.
This is like a MySpace page.
Right.
Bro,
it's your own personal page, MySpace page.
I put like the little.
He's got music on here too, Coach. He's got his Twitter following.
Hopefully, I'm in his top. He's a 4th grader.
He's a 5th grader now. Oh. So what we do is we go back as far as the film goes. We just keep following your progress. So you could be like your kid could be like Corey and Topanga Land. We could watch them as they meet the world. You feel what I'm saying? He's got. Oh, here we go. His favorite song is Eminem, Till I Collapse. So when you come on.
killing all the criminal cop killing hip hop.
I gotta stop that because of the monetization.
Right.
But yeah, it's right there. Everything is right here. So if you guys are interested in those spotlights, okay, it's $10 a month. Now listen, let's say you give me all the information you got for your kid. You paid it $10 a month, Coach Gene. And you're like, after a month, you're like, yo, this is not worth it.
Not worth it.
And I shut it, and you say, you know what, I'm not paying no more. The only thing that happens is I don't update the page anymore. But whatever you put is up there for life.
Up and it's stuck.
So I want you guys to just know about that. I don't want you guys to think, oh, I'm favoring certain people. No, they're investing $10 a month, not a lot of money, you know, for most people. And their kids are going to continue to be spotlighted. And we spotlight them on the show as much as we can. And we also get them in front of the algorithm. So if you know Baby Gronk, if you heard of Baby Gronk from Texas, his dad's the master of algorithm. I'm pretty good at it with the SEO, so I'm gonna put your kid out there in front.
What happens when that kids don't play college football at all?
So most kids don't play college football.
They're just like, let's get this little money right now, right?
So we had a kid from New Britain, Pal. He's 6'3", 245. And we just did the regular player card for him, Coach. His mom said he got offered to like 6 prep schools from that card that we put up. So that's what it's about, right? It's about going to high school for free, you know, to a top quality high school if you don't have a good public school, and then maybe going to college for free. And if a kid makes it to the NFL, they make it to the NFL. But
yeah, Central's so tough,
right?
They're sending kids to D1 and Ivy League schools.
So the last thing I want to say, I want to address something, and Coach Gene is not a fanboy of me. So Coach Gene is one. I really appreciate him because he's one of those dudes that will tell me if I'm wrong. So I want to address the donation gate. So real quick, this is gonna be a conversation. Like I said, this Coach Gene is my guy. He's my guy. Like he don't front. So this is what happened, Coach Gene, right?
You didn't tell me about this one.
So I was live streaming all week while y'all was in Florida. And I said, you know, I watch podcasts. I watch Star. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna let people donate $1 if they appreciate the stream. I didn't expect no money. You know what I mean? It was an investment for me to showcase New England sports in front of New England. So I'm broadcasting your games. $30 here, $20 here for the game.
Up your time.
Yeah, you know, I made back enough money to cover the cost of buying a stream because the stream costs $70. Plus, you know, you see the structure, right? I'm paying for this every month to live stream, you know, and buying new equipment. Got the little equipment over there. You know, we working. So anyway, one of the parents was complaining. Well, no, sorry. I showed the CLCF game. I had like $75 in donations. Thank you, CLCF. Thank you, Rhode Island. Thank you, Cranston.
Good people.
Good people. I'm showing a Springfield game, Coach. It's halftime. I got $6 in donations. So I said, hey, guys, look. I said, yo, there's 75 people in here. Yo, if you appreciate the stream, just donate $1. I said, that's what I said. I said, donate $1 if you. I expected like $20. Like, you know what I mean? $1 here and there. 5 minutes past, nothing.
The Rhode Island people?
No, the Springfield people.
Our Springfield people?
Yeah.
They're so cheap.
So I said, yo, y'all got another 5 minutes. Yo, if y'all don't donate, I'm blocking you. Because I already had really, it was one person that donated $5 and one person donated $1. I wasn't going to block them.
Right.
So now 5 minutes passed, I started blocking people. Now, you know, the next day they're killing me. They're like, yo, I can't watch the stream because Coach Cotton blocked me. They're not even doing it on top 10. They doing it on my personal page, right? So I'm like, I feel bad. Let me unblock them from the thing. But long story short,
they will learn, right?
They will learn. You know what I mean? Long story short, 2 people got blocked. You know, one's out, both of our girls. You know, we love her, but you know, had to block her. You know, listen, I blocked my wife. I blocked my wife's Facebook. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, so Long story short, hey, when I do live stream the games, there's gonna be two expectations. One, if you're telling me that your town want to watch the game, I gotta get 20. We gotta get 20 viewers, man. It don't make sense if we don't get 20 viewers. And either A, you find a business that wants to sponsor your town, or B, everybody donate $1.
$1 ain't bad.
$1.
$1 is not hurting you, man. Everybody, man, listen. $1. If you don't got $1, you probably should be watching the live.
Right, you should be trying to make $1.
Two.
But if you don't have $1, Andy Otero said that he will front the money for you, and you guys can come up with the payment plan.
If I had $1.
So anyway, I want everybody, I want to tell everybody how much I appreciate Coach Gene. I'm very proud of him. He's the first 9U coach in Springfield to make it to nationals. So big shout out to him. And my team is the first. Oh, thank you, Tyree. My team is the first team to score in national, the youngest team to score in national. So Coach Gene can beat us. It'll just be a matter of. You scored? You scored in nationals?
Yeah, we did.
Oh shoot. Okay, so Coach Gene is the youngest team from Springfield to score in nationals. He might be the youngest team from New England to score in AYF nationals. We got to go back and do the histories on that.
Yo, the levels of nationals is crazy.
What do you mean?
The NYC,
the
YNC,
the YNC,
the battle, right?
Yeah,
man, those are crazy, bro.
There are teams that
Those are
playing
D1
and
Ducks.
Yeah,
played in Orlando and then drove to Miami. They played in both this weekend.
You mean they played in Naples and then drove to?
Yes, for I think the NYC
How
or
far
the
is that,
battle.
an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Probably 2 hours.
That's serious though,
Bro. That's
to play back to back like day after day.
They're serious. They're the real deal, bro.
Yeah,
they're the real deal. I've seen some good football.
Yeah. So anyway, I want to appreciate Coach Gene. We out for tonight. If I can get Coach Larry on the live, I might do a special live for him. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys in New England, and let's make New England sports better.
I broke my medal.
That you lost?
Yeah, I lost, bro. I had to break my medal.
You threw it on the ground, Coach?
Bro, I threw it on the ground.
You got to throw a medal really hard to break it, though. It broke?
And then I fed it to the Gators, bro.
Coach Shaw, that was a shout out to you.
Word. I promote that shit.
Yeah, we out, y'all.